Hey, Howard here at 82 Maple, and it's cold, it's snowy, it's foggy. Time to enjoy the great indoors. So come on in with Coral and me as we drag out a new game and crank up the fireplace. The game is called Refuelling Roulette. It'll be a ton of fun. Well, here we are with Gomez underneath. And I never dreamed I'd be seeing the Grand Tetons from horseback. Hey, Coral Dawn, yeah, she's pointing them out. It's an absolutely spectacular day. And we're actually heading off up to Montana. We're gonna go see Rip and Beth and the rest of the crew up there, see what they're up to. Coral's gonna show me her latest wrangling tricks and well, hey, I'll just be hanging out with Beth then, I guess. I could suffer a worse fate. Hey, you just gotta love a road trip. It's about seeing new scenery, experiencing that new hiking trail, or maybe visiting that NFL stadium for the very first time. But before you start thinking that the long stretches of road between those experiences are dull and boring, despite, some twisty corners, some steep downhills, some steep uphills. Hey, stay tuned. It's about more than that. We call this episode, bonus episode number 1, Refueling Roulette. Subscribe if you haven't already done so that you can also enjoy bonus episodes 2, 3, and 4. You're going to love them. So here we go, Refueling Roulette. Okay, so here's why this is an important issue. We track our fuel mileage, or rather our wonderful F350 tracks it for us. And right now with we're about 8,500 kilometers, or a little over 5,000 miles deep into our journey, and we've been averaging 23.8 liters per 100, which if we translate that out, 4 liters is roughly a US gallon, and 100 kilometers is 62.5 miles. So we're burning fuel at about 6 US gallons per 62.5 miles. So give or take, we're doing about 10 miles to the gallon. Hey, so the cost of fuel becomes an important consideration, right? And some of these sites that we're going to show you are geographically not in the same area. But ignoring those, what I'm showing you right now is 2 fuel prices, literally 1.5 miles from each other, back about a week ago in our travels. And another where fuel signs, were about 5 miles apart in the same state, and then we leap forward from the second one we showed you at some outrageous $7.99 per US gallon to where we fueled 30 minutes later for $5.48 per US gallon, but I have my Love's discount, and so I got it for $5.38. Bottom line, hey, you know what? There's an app for that, and I won't recommend any single one. They're out there. You can check fuel prices in advance. A couple of rules of thumb, and then there's exceptions to all of that. If you're right beside a major artery, the fuel prices seem to be higher than if you'd go a mile or two off the beaten path into that small town. But a key takeaway, hey, don't let the fuel tank run dry. Coral and I typically fuel up somewhere between 3/8 of a tank and half a tank so that we can select where we're going to fuel. It's money in the pocket, and hey, it also adds to the fun. Try it one day. Refueling Roulette. Well, here we are, and we're just outside of Vegas, and we finally got some decent fuel prices, so we're gonna fuel this rig up. $4.45. Hey, that's a lot better than those $6 and $7 numbers that we were paying. But the trick is, at just about every place, you go to put the credit card where the credit card goes, and you get a nice little message up here that says, please go inside and visit with the cashier. In this case, there was literally one cashier on and people lined up 10 deep. Hey, the joys of travel. Just when you think you're making time on the road, hey, there comes the reality of the fueling stop.